Hi all, my name is Ravi Prakash and we're continuing simple equation today. So in last class of simple equation, we are studying how to solve this kind of solution, right? A number when divided by 11, remainder is 4, or in equation when books are bundled in groups of 11, 4 are left out, right? So this kind of form equation we formed here, like we studied, okay, like 11x plus 4 is equal to this kind of equation, 9y plus 1. How to solve it? So I told x series will be at a it will be an AP with common difference of coefficient of y. Okay, y series will be an AP with common difference of coefficient of x, and number will be an AP with common difference of LCM of coefficients of x and y. LCM of coefficients of x and y, right? This we discussed in the last video only. Okay, so we'll solve questions now. Okay, so let's write a question. See, question is, first of all, see, 3x plus 7y is equal to 115. Find the number of non-negative integral solutions. Okay, now please listen carefully. See, 3x plus 7y equal to 115. Find the number of non-negative integral solution, right? So what we'll do here, I know that series of x and series of y we can form. Okay, so non-negative integral solutions means how many pairs of x and y will satisfy this equation. So I'm only concerned with pairs of x and y. I don't have to do anything with that number. Number increases in AP with common differences coefficient, LCM of coefficient of x and y. We don't have to do anything with that, right? Only we want for x and y. Okay, for x and y. Okay, so for x and y, how to solve? Okay, so let's say 7y is equal to, I can write 115 minus 3x. Okay, so always while putting the values, well, first you know that we have to do some hit and trial to find the value of x and y. Okay, we have to do some hit and trial to find the values of x and y. So always try and put into the higher variable, right? So always put like this: 3x is equal to 1115 minus 7y. So you should put y value because 7 is the higher variable. So in the less number of hidden trial, I'll get the answer, right? That is first method. Second method is remainder. It's your wish, right? At what value of y will get x as an integer. Okay. So see here. Now it is 7y here. Okay. So at y is equal to 1. So first we'll discuss first method, right? First method, okay. At y is equal to 0. Since it is non-negative, so start from 0. Okay. So at y equal to 0, 3x is 115. Is not an integer. At y is equal to 1, 3x is 108. So we got x is equal to 36. We got x is equal to 36, right? That's what we were looking for. X is equal to 36. Okay, now method 2 also you should have in mind always, right? Because in tough questions it will be very useful. Method 2 is remainder method. Okay, 3x plus 7y is equal to 115, both the variables on one side. Eliminate the lower value variable, that means divide both side by 3. Eliminate the lower variable means eliminate 3. Lower divisor means eliminate 3. Okay, so 3 is a lower divisor. How to eliminate 3? Divide both side by 3 and take the remainder. What is the rule? What is the divisibility rule for 3? Sum of the digits should be divisible by 3. Okay, that means this part is 0, this part is 0. So here we get 7 by 3. What is the remainder? 7 by 3 remainder is 1. So 7 by 3 remainder is 1. So you can make it y here. 1 into y. So y by 3 remainder is such as, now divisibility rule for 3 is what? Sum of the digits. So 1 plus 1 plus 5, 7. What is 7 by 3? Remainder as 1. 7 by 3 remainder as 1. So at least y by 3 I need remainder of 1. So what should be value of y? Obviously y should be 3 only. Obviously y should be 4 only, because at y equal to 4 we'll get the remainder as 1. So same thing, right? If you put y equal to 4 here, is the second value. Okay, this is the second value. I'm sorry. We have to put the first value here, right? So at what value of y you'll get the remainder of 1? So what is the first value of y? At 1 only. At 1 only, right? 1 by 3, remainder is 1 only, nothing else, right? So at y equal to 1. So that means at y equal to 1, you'll get x as integer, right? So because it should be divisible, na? So always for divisible, right? So for y equal to 1, you'll get x as integer. So at y is equal to 1, 3x is 108. So x is 36, right? So anyway, by hit and trial or by remainder method, you'll get this value of y or value of x for which other has to be integer. Okay. So very important, always remember these two methods, right? These two are always in situation you will use it, some situation you will use this, right? If hit and trial will go long or negative remainder is getting easier, or here in other you will be like here directly see it at y equal to 1, x is 36. Okay. So see how many solutions here now. I know that x is equal to 36. Now x is equal to 36 should be the largest value of x, because at y is equal to 1, I got x is equal to 36. So x 36 should be the largest value of x. Similarly, y is equal to 1 should be the smallest value of y. Should be the smallest value of y. So why it is like for x largest we are getting y smallest? Because in this question, x is on left hand side, y is on right hand side. Coefficient of y is negative. Coefficient of x is positive. If we decrease y, x will increase because x and y are of opposite sign. In last question, 11x plus 4 equal to 9y plus 1. X and y are on LHS and RHS and both have positive sign, right? So both are increasing. Here, both have opposite sign. Sorry, 11x plus 4 equal to 9y plus 1. Both x and y had positive sign in LHS and one in RHS. So both will increase or decrease together. Here, in LHS, x is positive. In RHS, y is negative. So when we put one variable in LHS, that is left hand side, and one variable in RHS, that is right hand side. Okay, so one will increase, so other will decrease. That's why if y1 is the smallest value, so x36 is the largest value, right? Now we can directly write this series now. You see here, we can directly write this series now. So at x is equal to 36. Now what is the next value of x? So x will increase with coefficient of y, but coefficient of y here is minus 7, not 7, minus 7, right? So x will increase with minus 7, that means decrease with 777. So 36, 29, 22, 15, 8 and 1. 15, 8 and 1, right? I'm right? 36, 20, 22, 15, 8 and 1. We'll stop at 1 because we want non-negative integral solution. So only 5 values of x are satisfying, right? That means I can say directly write 5 solutions. Now, listen very carefully for 5 minutes. I'll tell you another method. It will solve very effective in less time, right? So x has got 5 solutions, right? So you can see here we have to do nothing with y actually, right? Because x is 37. Now, if you see here, after which value of y you will take, if you will take the series of y now, so y will increase with coefficient of x, that is plus 3. So if y increases with plus 3, so after y1 is 4, then 7, then 10, then 13, then 16, then 17, then 20. So it goes like this, right? It goes like this. For y, it goes like this. So either you get the value of x or you get the value of y at the earliest, right? So since value of x has got the larger common difference, this is 7 is a common difference. So 7 is the common difference here. So value of x has got the larger common difference, right? So value of x has got larger common difference. So if the common difference is large in an AP, x series, I told you series of x is an AP with common difference as coefficient of y, that is minus 7, but in magnitude it is 7, right? Forget negative sign for now. So if x has larger common difference, then it will have lesser number of terms. It will have lesser number of terms. It will have lesser number of terms. Okay. So if it will have lesser number of terms, then solution will depend on x. Solution will depend on x. I can say. We can do it very fast if you understand this, right? Solution will depend on x. Why? Because you can see x has got only 5 terms in this series. So I can directly say x has got 5 solutions, right? Because if x has got only 5 terms possible, that means How many pairs it can be formed? Suppose x has got 5 terms and y has got 20 terms. But how many corresponding pairs of x and y will you form? Only 5. So it depends on what? It depends on the lesser number of terms, right? X has got 5 terms and y has got 20 terms in the series. But x and y are corresponding value. So for one term of x, I'll get corresponding only one value of y. So if y has 20 terms and x has 5 terms, rest 15 terms are futile for me. They're of no use, right? That means x 5 terms will will determine the number of solutions, because if x has got 5 terms and y has got 20 terms, so x has got lesser number of terms. So lesser number of terms means that will completely solution will completely depend on that variable. Which variable will have lesser number of terms? Which will have higher common difference, larger common difference, right? It will have lesser number of terms. So very important funda, right? So solution will depend just on x. So that's why answer is what? Answer is only 5 solutions. We don't need to solve for y. Right? Now, what I told you, just let me explain in just 1 minute through the same question. Okay? Question here is 3x plus 7y. I'll take another example, right? Just let me write 3x plus 7y equal to 115. So by just looking at this question, if we have to find number of non-negative integral solutions, then we'll see this equation and tell, okay, solution will depend on which variable? Solution will depend on x, or it will depend on y. Okay, so I know that x increases with coefficient of y, as common difference of coefficient of y, right? That means x will increase in steps of 7, 7. Okay, or decrease, right? That means that magnitude is 7 only. So, and y will increase or decrease in steps of 3, 3. So if x is increasing in steps of 7, 7, that is coefficient with coefficient of y, and y will decrease or increase with coefficient of x, that is in steps of 3, 3. So x has got larger common difference. So if x has got larger common difference, x will have lesser number of terms. So x will have lesser number of terms. So solution will depend on x. Solution depends on x. Right. Now, very quickly I can write. So if solution depends on x, keep x on left hand side. 3x is equal to 115 minus 7y. Okay. Now, x is of positive sign in left hand side and y is on negative side. Y has got negative sign. That means y is smallest. Okay, y is smallest will give me the x largest. Right? Because both have opposite sign. So more will decrease y, more the x will increase. Right? So in this case, I just have to check at what value of y. Right? Start from y is smallest. So if it is non-integral solution, non-negative solution, so start from 0. If y is equal to 0, then 3x is equal to 115. X is not an integer. Okay, leave that case. If y is equal to 1, 3x is equal to 108. We got x as integer. What is divisible? Because it is divisible by 3. Divisibility rule for 3 is what? Sum of digits should be divisible by 3. So 1 plus 0 plus 8, 9. 9 is divisible by 3, right? Therefore, x is equal to 36. If x is 36, I know that since x 36 I have got with corresponding value of y as 1 and y is equal to 1 is, I can be sure that it is the smallest value. It is the smallest value of y, satisfying for x integer, because it is starting from non-negative. It started from 0 itself, right? There can be no number before 0. Okay, because it is non-negative. So it started from 0. 0 didn't satisfied. 1 satisfied for x as an integer. That means y is equal to 1 is the smallest value. So y is smallest will give me x largest. Why? Because in this equation, y contains negative sign and x contains positive sign. How to check this negative and positive? Keep a one variable on left hand side and one variable on right hand side. Right? Don't put both variables on one side and say, okay, both are positive. One in left hand side, one in right hand side. So that if some value of x I put, so y will, if y is negative, so y will decrease. Right? If x is increasing, y will be decreasing. So x is 36. So if y is the smallest, x is largest. So x 36 is the largest value of x. Okay. Then after 36, what is the next value? So this will, x will decrease in steps of 7, 7 because coefficient of y is minus 7. X will decrease in steps of 7, 7. So 36, then minus 7, 29, then 22, then 15, then 8, then 1. How many solutions you got? Sorry, here you got 6 solutions, right? In last video, I told you it is 5 solutions. It is 6 solutions actually. Counting mistake. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 3 plus 3, it is 6 solutions. Please make sure last slide I had written 5 solutions. We counted it. It is 6 solutions, right? Just by counting mistake, nothing else. Okay. So that means X has got 6 solutions. X has got 6 solutions. Correct? So that means what is the answer for this question? 6 solution, because solution dependent on X. So what is the answer? Answer is 6 solutions. Okay, we'll do more problems, right? Just please listen carefully here. Now, one more way how to count this. Okay, so X is equal to 36, 29, 22, and I know it is decreasing, right? So for if the value is larger, so I can't write all the values and count, right? So we have discussed the numbers also. We have discussed this concept in numbers also. It is decreasing in steps of 7, 7. So first we'll write it is always a multiple of minus 7, minus 7k. Okay. What is the first number? So first number is 36 here. So this series of the form, is of the form 36 minus 7k. Okay. So this series of the form, is of the form 36 minus 7k, right? For k equal to 0, I'll get 36. I'll get 36. Okay. Now, for k at what value k equal to 0, k equal to 1, k equal to 2, at what value of k it will finish? So you can just observe at k equal to 5. At k equal to 5, this will be 1. Right. So k equal to 0 to 5, there are 6 solutions. K equal to 0 to 5, there are 6 solutions. Okay. 6 is the answer. So just by we can count like this also. Okay, we can count like this also. 36 is the first number, right? 36, and it is decreasing in steps of 7, 7. So for decreasing, minus 7. So minus 7 into k. Correct? Now we'll use this method in next question. Okay. Find the number of non-negative integral solution. Please solve this question. Find the number of non-negative integral solutions for 5x plus 13y is equal to 1002. Find the number of non-negative integral solutions for the equation 5x plus 13y is equal to 1002. Again, same thing, right? What we'll see here, I know that x will increase or decrease in steps of 13, 13, and y will increase or decrease in steps of 5, 5, right? So x has got larger common difference. So x has got larger common difference. So I should write more is the common difference. Okay, more is the common difference. Less is the number of terms. Less is the number of terms. So solution will depend on x. So solution depends here on x. So if solution depends on x, that means what we'll do? We'll simply put x in the left hand side. So 5x is equal to 1002 minus 13y. Okay, it's quite easy to see here. At what value of y I'll get x as an integer. Okay, so you can easily do it in mind only that at y equal to 1, this will be, because it is 5, right? It is a 5. So multiple of 5 is very easy. It has to either end in 5 or it has to either end in 0. So this 1002 minus 13, sorry, at y equal to 0, 1002, not a multiple of 5. At y1, it is 89, 989, not a multiple of 5. At y2, 976, again not a multiple of 5. At y3, 963, okay, no. At y4, 950, that we got, right? So we got at y is equal to 4, 5x is equal to 950. That means x is equal to what? 950 by 5, that is 190. So since x and y here of opposite signs, x is positive, y is negative. So if we'll increase x, y will decrease, and vice versa, right? So obviously y is equal to 4 is the smallest value of y satisfying this condition. So corresponding, I'll get the largest value of x, that is 190. So I know that now 190 is the largest value of x. So we'll concentrate only on the series of x. So x is equal to 190. Now afterwards 190, x is equal to 190 afterwards. After x is equal to 190, x will decrease with coefficient of y, that is minus 13. Okay, that is in steps of minus 13. So x will decrease in steps of minus 13. Okay, so we can simply write fast 119, 177, 164 till I want till positive number, right? So again, what is series form? So form of the series is what? So form of the series is 190 is the first number, decreasing in steps of 13. So I can write 190 minus 13k. This series satisfies for k equal to 0. K equal to 0 will give me 190, k equal to 1 till what value of k? Till what value of k? So k equal to 0, k equal to 1, k equal to till what value of k? Simply observe here. So multiple of 13 near 190. It will go 14 times, right? 13 into 14 is what? 182. It will go 14 times. So that means k is equal to 14 is the last value. So k equal to 0 to start, right? From k equal to 0 to k equal to 14. So 0 to 15, how many values? 0 to 15, how many values? Yes, 15 values. So 15 values, right? So what is the answer for this question? Answer for this question is what? 15 solutions. 15 non-negative integral solutions for this question. 15 non-negative integral solution for this question. Okay. So very important things we are discussing here, right? I hope it is clear. Okay. Now one more we'll do. Just a cat question only. We'll do one more cat question. Okay. It's like 4a plus 3b, or I should write here 4a plus 7b is equal to 1. Okay, it is written that mod a is less than 100 and mod b is less than 100. Sorry, 200. In cat it was 100, right? Let's make a bit tougher. Make it 200. 200 and 200. Okay, so 4a plus 7b is equal to not 1 also, it is 3. Right. It's 1 also we can solve, right? But let's solve this cat question. 4a plus 7b equal to 3. For mod a less than 100 and 100, I just made a change. 200 and 200, right? Okay. Find the number of solutions. Find the number of integral solutions. Integral solutions for this question. Okay. Now let's solve it again. Now, again same thing, right? Solution, first thing we should look is solution will depend on a or b. Solution will depend on a or b. So a will increase or decrease in steps of 7 7. A will increase or decrease in steps of 7 7. B will increase or decrease on steps of 4 4. So larger the common difference, solution depends on that number, right? Because lesser is the number of terms. Solution depends on a, not b. So solution depends on a. Keep a on the left hand side. 4a is equal to 3 minus 7b. Right. Now here, okay, a and b are of the opposite sign here. But again, mod a is less than 200 means what? It basically means that we study this in modulus. Mod a less than 200 means a is in between 200 to minus 200. Similarly, mod b less than 200 means minus 200 to 200 for mod b. Okay, this is the meaning of mod, right? That basically means if you don't know modulus for now, you can simply put okay. That means because this is a range for a and b. Okay, so at what value of b I'll get a as integer, right? So don't have to search for the largest value of b because there's a certain range now, right? Minus 200 to 200. So just any one value of b will do, right? Any one value of a I should get as an integer and I can write the whole series now. Okay, just one value I want, right? So I can observe here that at b equal to 1, at b is equal to 1, I'll get 4a is equal to minus 4, that is a equal to minus 1. That's it, right? Just can simply observe here. At b equal to 1, I'll get a equal to minus 1. That means for a series, I got a series is what? It is between minus 200 to 200. So for a series, I got one number as minus 1. I got one number as minus 1. Okay. So if I got one number as minus 1 here, Then I have to write this whole series now, right? Whole series. Okay. So this is like what is A? So this is decreasing with coefficient of B as -7. Okay. So it is -1. The first value is -1. Okay. Then what is the next value? So decreasing with 7, 7. So -1, -8, -15 like that. Here it will be like -7 decreasing. So it's a +7 this side. So like 6, 13, 20 like this. This is a series, right? And it is between 200 to -200. That I know. That I know, right? So you can simply again count this. I can simply count this, right? Don't do anything. Simply count here. Okay, simply count here. -1, -8, -15. Okay. How many terms here? So let's make this as positive. This is negative now. So positive, starting from -1 and decreasing in steps of 7, 7. Decreasing, right? So decreasing -7. So -7k. This side series. This side series how much? Starting from 6. Okay. And increasing in steps of 7, 7. Increasing. How much? 6 plus 7k. Right? So here how many values of k can take? So k will start from 0. K0 is 6. K1 is 13. Till what value? So you can observe here. Till 200 it is. So 200 by 7, right? 7k till 200. So 200 by 7 is around 28 times, right? 28 into 7 is 196. Okay, let me write here. 28 into 7 is 196. But this is what? This is 190. If k is 28, then 196 plus 6 is 202. It should not exceed 200, right? That means at k equal to 28, it will exceed 200. So what is the last value of k? So last value of k is 27. So 0 to 27, how many values? 28 values for the positive part. For the negative part, -1, -7k, right? Again, start with what? Start with k equal to 0 is -1, k equal to 1, it is -8. Till what value? Again, till -200. Okay, that means at k equal to -28. Sorry, k equal to +28 again. So if k is 28 here, so 28 into 7 is 196. And -196 minus 1 is -197. That means k equal to 28 will satisfy here. So 0 to 28, how many values? 29 values. Total how many solutions? 28 plus 29. Total how many solutions? 57. So answer for this question is what? 57 solutions. Answer for this question is 57 solutions. Right. So it's a very good question. Super question. Previous year CAT question. Okay. Slight change I made. Mod A less than 100 and 100. Mod B, I changed it 200 and 200. Right. Okay. Now, in the next video, we'll discuss some shortcuts related to this kind of equation, linear equation, right? With some special cases. Okay. So in next video, we'll discuss super shortcut. Okay. Thank you.